Okay, so let's have a look at this set. So there are 5 contestants: Sameer, Ranveer, Milind, Sahil, and Arjun. And they are awarded some points by 5 judges: J1, J2, and J3, J4, and J5. So the numbers mentioned in the parentheses in the points given are the points awarded to that particular contestant by the judge mentioned in the corresponding row. So let's have a look at the table here. So that means judge 1 gave 9 points to Sameer, 6 to Milind, and 5 to Ranveer. Now, what is this X? So X is the sum of points earned by the 3 contestants mentioned in the row uh, of the table as a percentage of the total points awarded by the judge in the same row. So let's say, for example, J1 awarded total points, some total points. So the sum of these 3, 9 plus 6 plus 5, which is what? 20. So this 20 is X percent of the total. That means 80% of the total. So the total score by J1 would have been 25. Right? You can have just read this point. From this to this, you'll be easily able to understand. Right? So based on this information, we can get to know about what points were given to what candidate by which judge. Right? So it's better to make a complete table and then try to solve the questions. So let's make the table here. So we have five judges. Now the contestants, we have Sameer, then we have Milind, we have Ranveer, Sahil, and we have Arjun. And let's use this column as the total points given by any of the judges. Now let's fill it first. So J1 gave 9 to Sameer, 6 to Milind, and 5 to Ranveer. The sum comes out to be 20, which is 80% of the total. So the total would have been 25. Now Sahil, J2 gave 8 points to Sahil, 6 to Arjun, 4 to Sameer. The total sum is 18, which is 90% of the total. So the total would have been 28. I hope you will be able to understand how we are calculating this 90% of total is what. So that's basic calculation. So we'll not waste time on that. So Milind got 11 points from J3, Arjun got 7 points from J3, and Sahil got 6 points from J3. So the total sum is 24, which is again 80% of the total. So the total would have been 30. In this case, Sahil got 8 points from J4, Sameer got 7 points, and Arjun got 2 points. The sum is coming out to be 17, which is 85% of the total as given here. So the total would have been 20. Now Ranveer got 8 points, Milind got 5 points, and Sameer got 3 points. So this is 16, which is 80% of the total. So the total would have been 20 again. So the total sum, if we calculate, it is 115, right? Okay. Now let's read the additional information, what it says, if we have any other information. Okay. So X is the sum of points earned by the contestants. This. Okay. One thing, that all the points awarded by judges are non-negative integers. That means they can be 0, 1, 2, and so on. So the points, the remaining points have to be in form of a non-negative integer. Right? Let's see if we have any other point left. And one more thing is, each judge awards distinct points to all the 5 contestants. That means J1 cannot give same points to 2 people, right? So now let's calculate, let's look at the possibilities now. So J1 has already given 9, 6, and 5. The sum is coming out to be 20. And we already have 5 points left to be distributed among these 2 people. So in how many ways we can do it? So one is we can give 0 to one someone and 5 to someone, but in that case 5 will be repeated. So this is not a possibility. So the other possibility can be 1 4 or 2 3. Or let's we'll write it here because we don't have much of space. So it can be either in form of 1 4 or it can be in form of 2 3. So that means if Sahil gets 1, this will Arjun will get 4, or if Sahil gets 4, Arjun will get 1. And the other possibility is if Sahil gets 2, Arjun will get 3, and vice versa, right? Now, if we talk about this particular case of J2, so the total sum coming out to be 18, right? And there's a gap of 2. It can be filled in two ways, either 0 2 or 1 1. But 1 1 is not allowed because two people cannot have same point. So only one possibility remains, that is 0 2 or 2 0. All right. So in this case, 6 points are remaining. The total sum is coming out to be 24, and we have a scope of 30. So we have to distribute 6 points in how many ways? So one is 0 6, which is not possible because 6 is already there. The other way can be 1 5 or 5 1, and the next way can be 2 4 or 4 2. Again, 3 3 is not possible because both of them will get same point. So the other will be 2 4 or 4 2. Okay. Now in this case, J4. The total sum is 17. We are left with 3 points. So 3 points can be distributed in only two ways, 2 1 or 3 0. So 2 1 cannot be a possibility because already there's 1 2. So it will be either 0 3 or 3 0. In this case, the sum is coming out to be 16. We are left with 4 points. So we can divide these 4 points in multiple ways, like 4 0, 3 1 or 2 2. Again, 2 2 is not possible because we cannot give same points. 3 1 is also not possible because we already have 1 3. So the only way possible remains is 0 4. Okay. Now let's have a look at the question and we'll solve them accordingly. So the first question, it asks the minimum possible aggregate number of points earned by Sahil. So if we have to minimize the points of Sahil, what can we do? We already know Sahil got 8, 6 and 8 confirmly. So the total, the sum of this will come out to be 22. Now from here we can give 0 to Sahil because you have to minimize his score. Now in this case, what can be the minimum possibility? Of course, we can see we can either give 1, 4, 2 or 3. Out of the minimum is of course 1. So we'll give 1. So the total sum will come out to be 22 plus 1, that is 23. So the answer to this question will be 23. Now the total points earned by Ranveer as a percentage of total points earned by all the contestants can add the most be. So we have to maximize the score of Ranveer and then find out what can it be, what percentage it will be of the total at max. So maximizing the score of Ranveer, we can give 5 from here, 2 from here, 3 from here and 8 from here. The sum will be 8, 3, 11, 2, 13, 5, 18. And again, we can see we can give maximum of 5 here again. So 18 plus 5 will give make it 23. So the maximum possible score of Ranveer is 23. And if we have to calculate it as a percentage of total, so it will be 23 upon 115 into 100. And this will be 1 by 5. So that will make it 20%. So the answer to this question will be 20%. Now, if the points given to Milind by judges J, okay, there's a J2 and J4 it should be, because you can have a look here. In case of Milind, only J2 and J4 points are not certain, right? So J2 and J4 are same, and if the judge J4 okay, this will be J3. Let's have a look at the question here. Let's make a correction. This will be J3. Okay, so if the points given to Milind by judges J2 and J4 are same, and if the judge J3 gave 4 points to Samir, then the total points earned by Ranveer. Okay. So if Samir gets 4 here, of course Ranveer will get 2. And if both of them are giving same, that means both will give 0, J2 and J4. So in this case, we'll take it 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 8. So it will be 9 plus 3, 12 plus 8 will be 20. So the total points earned by Ranveer in this case will become 20. Which of the mentioned contestants definitely would not earn more aggregate points than Sahil? So we have to ensure definitely would not earn more than Sahil. That means what we have to do? First thing, we have to minimize the score of Sahil and maximize the score of others. And even if someone is not able to score more than Sahil, that person can definitely never earn more than Sahil, right? So we know the minimum score of Sahil was 23. Let's maximize others' score. So Samir can get 9 plus 4, 13, 13 and 10, 23 here. And of course, he can get 5 from here. So his maximum score can be 28. Milin's maximum score can be 6 plus 2 plus 11. That is 19 plus 8, 27. So both of them can get more score than Sahil. Talking about Ranveer can get a maximum of 20, I guess 23. Yes, if we take 5 here, so it will be 23. And Arjun can get a maximum of 4 plus 6, 10, 17 and 6, 23. So in any case, Ranveer and Arjun cannot score more than Sahil. So Ranveer and Arjun, so answer will be both 2 and 3.